Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Darshana Yogam, sloka number 16. Arjuna Uvacha Aneka Bahudaravattra Netram Pashyami Tvam Sarvatonantarupam Nantam na madhyam na punastavadim Pashyami Vishveshwara Vishwadrupa. In the world, if you ask some religions and who follows those religions, where is the God or where is your God? They say our God is in heaven. But we say the Sanatana Dharma Hindus or the Vedantic students, we say God is everywhere. There is a lot of difference between these two statements. By saying that God is in heaven, you will be in trouble. Not only that, we say God is everywhere, God is in the heaven also and in the hell also. Because when we say everywhere, for us, hell, heaven, here, there, okay? So God is everywhere. What is the trouble and the problem if you say God is in the heaven? So then He is not in the hell. In the hell, who is there? Satan is there. Or if you think that God is not here now, there is a lot of possibility that you will commit lot of sins and the mistakes. Not only that, if you say God is not here, if you are not able to see the God, feel the God in every one of your experiences, then you will be always with the fear. You will be always with the doubts, and you will always with the lack of peace, happiness, and the threatening to your security. Therefore, we will become emotionally so weak and dependent if we say God is not here. The purpose of this 11th chapter, the whole description is very concretized form and imagined form given by the Vyasacharya as the Arjuna saw that Vishwarupa. It is nothing to do with our day-to-day experience. But it will have a lot of connection with our day-to-day experience. Nothing to do with our day-to-day experience means what? Why you picturize a one person with so many hands and so many legs and so many heads, so many kiritams and the ornaments and the abharanams and the garlands and all that? Are you telling me a story as like to the child? Yes, I am telling you an imaginary story, but the meaning of the story, moral of the story is in front of you right now. Is in front of you in right now. That's why all the slokas we are bringing down to the earth and seeing the application, applied meaning. Why? Because if I apply that Lord is everywhere, in everything, not only in the every being, in everything, everywhere, then my whole perception is different. I won't feel egoistic. I won't feel jealous. I won't have any hatred or dvesha or raga. And I have no any complaints, because I started seeing, I learned to see the samashti. I stopped looking from the individual standpoint. Everything I will start seeing from samashti standpoint. When I joined myself into the samashti total, I am so relaxed. Regarding this Nama Rupa Prapancha Shariram Mano Buddhi Chitta Ahankaras, the Upadis, I need not to worry or nothing to do with them. I just, they are all belong to the Ishvara. Then I am the consciousness, so I abide in my own self and use these instruments as provided by the Ishvara, and it is all belongs to Ishvara. What a great grand vision in this. All conflicts will go away. There is no conflict at all in the life on account of anything if you understand this principle. Therefore, keeping that in the mind, this description of 16th shloka, so many abdomens, so many faces, so many eyes I am seeing in all the directions, sarvataha, and innumerable forms. Are we not seeing? I told how to see. Everything is here. And for this, where is the beginning, where is the end, and where is the middle? I am not able to find out. Therefore, I can only salute to you. I can just express my wonder. So Arjuna started expressing his emotions in 3 levels. One is, I told already in the last class, Vismayam, wonderstruck. Therefore, I can only say that you are the Ishvara of the Vishwa, Vishveshwara. Because you are only in the every form Vishwarupa. Not only being in the every form in this world, but you are controlling this entire being as the Ishvara, Adhipati. So 2 words he is expressing, hey Vishveshwara, Vishwarupa. You are yourself in the form of everything. Therefore, it is nothing difficult for you to control. You know how to keep them, what everything you know. Now, tell me, to such a Vishveshwara, Vishwarupa, then this form, if foolishly people ask the question, where is the God, whether God really exists. To ask this question, you are there. You are there to ask this question, where is the God? The consciousness is there in you. That's why you are able to be alive and ask this question. That consciousness itself is the God. God is not at all away from me. Then, if at all, so many forms and names, this, that, all his prowess, his Maya Shakti power is expressed. So, he is in me expressing as the consciousness. Therefore, I am conscious, that's why I am asking, where is the God? God is not there. Okay, God is not there, don't worry. Are you there or not? You are there. Who are you then? How you are able to ask this question? Yeah, no, I have the mind. What is the mind? How the mind is functioning? You created the mind. Have you created your body? Do you have any control on your heartbeat? Do you have any control on the blinking of your eyes? On your sneezing? You have no control at all on many things. Then who is controlling? Therefore, don't simply blindly, foolishly ask the question and feel great that the person who is asking the question is itself is the expression of the Ishvara. We don't say to that such a foolish person, you are the Ishvara. For a Vedantic student we can say. But for him, in you, whoever is expressing through your voice and asking the question, that a conscious being will ask or dead body will ask. Dead body cannot ask. You are conscious. Because you are not conscious of your consciousness, you are foolishly asking this question. Think coolly, properly. Next, 17th shloka. Kiritinam gadinam chakrinam cha tejo rashim sarvato diptimantam pashyami tvam durniriksham samantat Deeptanalarka dyutimaprameyam Dyutimaprameyam. In this shloka, Arjuna expressing and saying that simply first general meaning I will tell you, then we will derive the deeper meaning. I am seeing you with the crown, Kiritinam. Who wore the crown is called Kiriti. This title is there even for Arjuna also. Arjuna, Partha, Phalguna, Kiriti, these are all the names of the Arjuna. titles. So I am seeing you wearing with a beautiful crown, kiritam, and a weapon, the mace in your hand, gadinam, and the chakra in your one of your hands. Generally, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, but Arjuna didn't mention about that Padmam. Okay. Mainly he wants to say that two things. One is to punish the bad, wicked people, the weapon. I told you before why our Hindu gods are all having the weapons in the hand. Because it is his duty that to control. Unless otherwise you show at least the hand, the mother shows sometimes hand, the children won't listen, whether she beats or not. By the moment the mother raises the hand, the child will takes back. Yes? If you keep simply signboards of the traffic rules, where the helmet goes safely, your life is valuable, like this they will advertise. They will simply put first the banners. But people will listen, they won't care. Therefore, after all that awareness, then they will keep a policeman there or the CCTV cameras, and they will catch you. Not only that, they will put a fine of 1,000 rupees, then you will be careful. Still, if anybody done much more, they will put you in the jail. So punishment is required. Therefore, the weapon, ayudham, every god, ayudham is prepared by this intellect. The man only invents the instrument, no, the weapon, ayudham. Therefore, here ayudham means what actually? I am telling simultaneously the deeper meaning to these three words. Kiritam. Kirita means not only the crown, the head itself is the crown of this body. Head. On that head, the kirita. And this head is very important. All the five sense organs are in this head. All five. Not only that, the buddhi also in the form of brain functioning in the head. Yes, that buddhi is the kiritam of every being. Every being all has got its own intellect. We wonder the intellect showed by the mother cat on the baby kittens to protect any bird, how it will take care of the babies, how it will create the nest. That one weaving bird, it weaves the nest so beautifully, no human being in any engineer cannot do that. So many wonderful. So to its level, it has got that intellect. But not like the human being intellect. It doesn't know. I am able to weave the nice nest. No bird, nobody cannot do in this way. It doesn't feel, it cannot feel. Any colorful bird, it never go and stand in front of the mirror and see how I am colorful. Instead of that, it will prick and spoil its nose and the mirror. So it doesn't know. Even its own intellect, it doesn't know. What I want to say, every being, even small, have you observed any time this housefly, E? It's a very general, it is called as a nasty, this. It will go and stand on anything, all kinds of dirty things. It will go and stand on the sweet also and stand on the filth also. But that is not the point. What I observed, you watch next time, it will clean its nose and mouth with the front hands very, very often. You noticed it any time? When housefly comes nearby, you watch now, anytime chance comes. Very often, in front it has got two legs, hands there. Keep on cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. Oh, how much clean? But it will make all other things dirty by going and standing. But it wants, where is its nose, where is its mouth or whatever, but constantly it will keep on clean it. What is that intelligence? Like this, if you start observe small things, instead of this brooding and worrying and this and that, what meditation you want more than this? Observing this is called meditation. Even in your kitchen you can observe so many things. Anywhere you can observe, provided that you have that ability, capacity to be as a observer. Then what observe? You are a scientist or what? I am not scientist, I have to observe. No. You see the presence of the Lord. You appreciate the presence of the Ishvara, the glory in everything by that. So here, all our heads are the kiritam. It is shining with the buddhi. Okay? And Ishvara is the cosmic intelligence. He is only in every, that small fly or weaving bird or in elephant or in me, same intelligence. Now that you connect to the ayudham. So this buddhi thinks and create the weapon. That means to create this, to destroy or punish the dushta sikshana and sister rakshana. What is the instrument, the gada or whatever we have? Our viveka is the weapon. For a seeker of the truth or the devotee is the viveka, discrimination, that is the weapon. That because of that viveka, then now you destroy inside of your mind, in you, whatever the enemy's negativities, emotions, negative emotions. For what? To protect and preserve and improve the positive emotions. Then this third instrument here told is the chakra. That chakra, its name is called Sudarshanam. Generally we say it is also a weapon, or we say it is a Kala Chakra. Kala Chakra. Sudarshanam means Shobhanam Darshanam. Su means good. Shobhanam Darshanam is called Sudarshanam. If it is a Kala Chakra, how it will show the Shobhanam? Because time will teach you. This is one proverb in English. Time will teach you the lesson. For every one of us, time is teaching. If you watch the time, if you understand the time, if you You analyze what is time, what is happening actually, how it will change everything, and it is like a flow of the river. It will pushes everything from the matter towards the consciousness. Listen carefully. Time, its nature is changing. Because of it teaches us, makes us to think and look what is reality, what is real, what is unreal. Then it ultimately it will gives you a moksha also. That's why Shobhanam, Mangalam brings you the Shreyas. So we never curse the time. If the time is not functioning, the baby won't grow. If your child baby not at all growing and it is all the time like that, you may like 1 year or 1.5 year, 2 years. You don't. You yourself fed up. Then you have to take him all the time, lift and put in the lap. Let him grow. Let him become, stand on his own leg and go. You are relieved. Body, let it grow. Let it grow, graze, grazing, graying and going. Grazing, graying and going. It teaches, oh, this is like this. I thought I tried to keep it so beautiful, active, this, that. It is teaching that, hey, don't depend on me. I am not real. I am not real. Therefore, by looking at me, Kala, changing, you cannot, how much big lakhs and crores of rupees cost watch, diamond, this, that, you cannot forward 1 minute, you cannot bring back the 1 minute which has gone. Fantastic phenomena. But when we talk only Vedanta time, we say time is only mental concept. It is imagination of the mind. When the mind is not there, time is not there. That is okay. That is a different topic. So here, Kiritinam, Gadinam, Chakram. Where is that normal meaning of three of them? What is the meaning I spoke to you now? That's why how you look into that word or anything, it depends upon. Therefore, in this way, time will teach to all of us. Then he says here after that, you are, I am seeing you very, very bright, Tejo Rasim, a solid, consolidated light. Rasi means heap. Heap. Kuva in Tamil? Kuviyal. So, heap, Rashi. Not Jyotisham Rasi. Dhanya Rasi, Dhana Rashi. I am seeing a heap of the light. How is it possible seeing the light like that? I will tell you 1 or 2 examples. In Devi Mahatmyam, they saw When all these devatas came together now to defeat this Mahishasura, we need to bring all our energies together and create a powerful atom bomb. That powerful atom bomb only Durga Devi, Ambal. That time in Devi Mahatmya it says that they all, one after another, they brought their energy and they converted that energy into matter. These are all I am just saying to understand. Then from the Brahmaji, his energy came out in the name of Brahmani, and the light stood there. Light, only light. Then everybody, Indrani, Chandrani, all these gods' inner energy is came, and that time how it looked. Devi Mahatyam says one sloka, that time it looked like this. Ativa tejah kutam jvalantamiva parvatam. That Tejo Rasi, like a burning mountain, fully. Not only in the top of the mountain some volcano is coming. No, the whole is a burning mountain standing there. Ativa tejasakkootam jvalantamiva parvatam dadrushu te surastatra. And all these devatas they saw that. That time, Dadrishu, they saw all devatas. Jvala Vyapta Digantaram. The entire space, a mountain means not small, huge Merupa, they saw in the sky in front of them. Now, to relate to this solidified, concretized light, this is told in the Puranas, here it like this, or in the Lalita Sahasranama. In Lalita Sahasranama and this Devi Mahatyam, that word, now second line, the last word also we have to take. Tejo Rasim. Now here, last, Deepta Anala Arka Dyutim. It is like the fire and the sun. Anala fire, Arka Surya. Deepta, it's shining like fire and the sun, and everything is in one. No? When this Shiva Brahma Vishnu competition to find the Shiva, the depth of the Shivalinga, the story says that they saw that time a column of light. A column of light. That is only the story behind this Arunachala also. Then Brahmaji went up in his swan, but he could not find the end. And the Vishnu took the form of the Pandri, the boar, and went digging. He also could not find where is the beginning of this column of light. All these expressions together too in Lalita Sahasranama, one nama comes, Jvala Malinika Kshipta Vahni Prakara Madhyaga. Big name. Jvala Malini is the name of one goddess there who is the one facet or the form of the mother itself, that her, like her servant, she created a big fire, and in between that fire there is a fort, and in that fort Ambal sitting. Jvala Malinika Kshipta Vahni Prakara. The Prakara is compound wall is fire. Then how it will look? This is together. Tejo Rasim Deepta Arka Anala Vate. Now, it was very nice. Oh, Devi Mahatma told like that, and this is told like that, and Arunachala story Shiva's, what it means. It is not difficult. Now, recently, this month or few days back, the scientists, they are able to solidify the light and make the light like this a concrete object. Just now, few weeks back, through semiconductor, the light is compressed. I don't know what they do, but they saw as like that means the light is actually unmanageable, uncontrollable in one way, but they made it as a solid. They are able to do that much, but ask them to do the sky, ask them to compress the sky. But this extent the human brain is able to do. Now, this scientist who is having such a brain, in that brain, the consciousness, that is the Deeptimantam, Jwala Malinika Akshipta, Vahini Prakara Madhyaga. That consciousness is the supreme. All together you keep that intellect, this intellect, that intellect, everything together, a huge cosmic intelligence. But that intelligence is working only at the matter level. Matter level. Generally, we know this rule in the science. The energy can be converted into matter and matter can be converted into energy. You cannot create anything new by anybody, no one can create anything new. Only this can happen. But you cannot do anything with the consciousness. We may turn the consciousness also convert into as the energy, or consciousness convert into as the matter. You cannot do anything or touch that. Because of consciousness presence only, this matter energy play of Maya is going on. Therefore, here he expressed in that way, Pashyamitvam. He says one side, I am seeing, but you know, with great difficulty I am seeing. Durniriksham. Very difficult to see. My eyes are blurred, irritating. Kannukuse them. He says, I am seeing, but with great difficulty, somehow I managed to see. Why? After giving the Divya Chakshu also, divine eyes also, why you are having difficulty in seeing? He is telling, Durniriksham. Maybe we take this word in this way. A normal people with their own simple intellect, they cannot understand you. Being I am a great scientist, I am a great astrologer, I am a great psychiatrist, with their own simple intellect, they cannot understand you. That is Durniriksham. Because you blessed me with this divine vision, that is, you, Arjuna didn't say that, but what happened exactly? Temporarily, Bhagavan blessed Arjuna, made his mind free from raga dvesha. Unless you are free from the raga dvesha, you cannot understand this description what I have given last few minutes now. What few minutes? Went off 40 minutes already. Because Raga Dvesha is the obstacle in the mind. So Bhagavan made him. This will happen, listen, this will happen even to all of us when we are in front of the teacher and listening for 1 hour. Temporarily, as happened to the Arjuna, we also certain time, certain spot, in particular moment, you will become free from raga, dvesha. It will something new, understanding clicks in the mind temporarily. The same thing happened to Arjuna in front of the Krishna. Therefore, unless a person is having the pre-qualifications, it is difficult. Durniriksham. Maybe in that way he expressing that samantad. To understand and seeing complete samantad. And finally, at last, samantad means not all around this light and every brightness. If all around, if you see only brightness all the time, then our vision has got some problem. You may call whatever divine vision. In meditation, I am seeing the light. How long you will see the light? Okay, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Samadhi. Then, how long you will see only the light? That is not the meaning. The light of consciousness is everywhere. Not only in the living beings, please understand. Sadrupena, existence in the form of existence, and Chidrupena in the form of the consciousness. But consciousness is not expressing in every matter. Wherever it is possible, it is expressing, but it is there together. Chit and Sat are everywhere. Everywhere word is wrong. Space is everywhere. What do you know everywhere? You know any boundaries of this universe? Therefore, if you go and talk to the space, a space, akasham, you are everywhere. You are so great. It cannot understand anything. In the same way, if you go and tell to the consciousness, you are so great, you are here and there, conscious here, conscious there, conscious everywhere. Balavihar, small children's song. Rama here, Rama there, Rama, Rama everywhere. Consciousness in the form of Sadrupena, Chidrupena, Samantat. Finally, he says one Vedantic word, Aprameyam. Now slowly to the next shloka, this word actually we have to add into the next shloka. It is a clue. Aprameyam word is used by Upanishads. Aprameya swaprakasha manovacha magojara. And what is the meaning of aprameyam? Being it is the durniriksham, being it is a gross mind cannot grasp it. And it is everywhere. Apart from that there is nothing. Then how you can measure it? Aprameyam means immeasurable. In English, if you want to say 2-3 words, immeasurable, inexplicable, unspeakable, undefinable, unnegatable, finally unperceivable. Therefore, for all these many meanings, Sanskrit gives aprameyam. Therefore, it is eternal, Shashvatam. That Shashvatam word he uses later. Therefore, now after that, in 18th sloka, he goes one step further based on this aprameyam word. We have to think in that way, because Tvamaksharam paramam veditavyam Tvamasya vishvasya param nidhanam Tvamavyaya shashvata dharma gopta Sanatanastvam purusho mato me. Now, after seeing the Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika vision, now he is coming to the Adhyatmika vision. In this, he uses the words which are used by the Upanishads to talk about the Brahman. Therefore, after that aprameya, now connect to this Tvam Paramam and Aksharam. These two words are very prominent words in the Mundaka Upanishad. Paramam and Aksharam. Because in the Mundaka Upanishad, it says that when Shishya asked that what is the thing we have to learn? By learning which one, I will know everything. This is the question. When the teacher started giving the answer, he says, you must know two things. Dve veditavye, dve vidhe veditavye, parachaiva aparacha. You have to know about the para and the apara also. Lower and the higher also. That para word used here, paramam, absolute. And then that aksharam word also typical word for Mundaka Upanishad. Actually akshara vidya, there only many times that akshara word is used. The paramam is called aksharam. All others are ksharam. Akshara means undestructible, indestructible. Ksharam, destructible. So these words of param and aksharam and veditavyam, this should be known. Like a command or advising, Arjuna telling to be known. To whom he is telling? To Krishna. Hey Krishna, this aksharam parama must be known. Okay. As this Mundaka Upanishad Acharya said, Dve vidhe veditavye. He said veditavyam. He is telling to us. Everybody must know this. But the same thing in the Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter, Krishna told about him. Vedaischa sarvaihi ahameva vedyah. Through all the Vedas and the scriptures, through all the religions, the noble need to know that thing is me. Ahameva vedyah. There aham, he claims that as his Brahman, Paramatma. Every one of us also must claim that I must know this aham. That only is telling Paramam Aksharam Veditavyam. Without knowing myself, knowing all other things, what is the use? Because that I don't know who am I really, I suffer. I suffer in the samsara chakra. Constantly I am under the tension, pressure, because I don't know who am I. Because I am considering myself as the body, I am considering myself as the mind and jiva. These are all wrong notions, wrong misconceptions. So knowing myself, Ennaridal, is the only prime job all of us. Nothing else. Whatever you may do, whatever you eat, which God you worship, and we don't know. Know yourself. Know yourself for certain, for good. Veditavyam. Without that, until you know that you are the Brahman, you never get relief from the suffering of the samsara. You may try to escape from this particular life, and you may go to this doctor, that doctor, cure this, and whatever may be. Finally, you have to leave everything and go. But you will continue there if you don't know here who are you. You want to continue, continue. No, I cannot simply ignore that. How can I live without knowing myself? Who am I really? What a great blunder mistake. That's why Upanishad says that, oh, Mahati Vinashti, great loss. But you see, the efforts of the human being, his mind wants to do something. What Shiva Peruman told in the Guru Gita last class, without knowing the Shiva Tattvam, Vishnu Tattvam, what is the use of doing Shiva Puja, Vishnu Puja? It is totally, completely waste. Therefore, where I will know, how I will know, that all also must you know. I want to know myself. How I will know myself? What book I have to read? Or what meditation I have to do? Or in what mirror I have to see? Belgium mirror? If you want to know your beautiful, handsome, real nature of Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Brahman, you must go to the Satsang Beauty Clinic. If anybody asks, small girl, Grandma, where are you going? Grandma said, I am going to the beauty clinic. Are you also beauty clinic? You are very old. But still I want to go. I am going to beauty clinic. What is the name of that beauty clinic? That is the beauty clinic. One thing, why I want to beautify myself, not the body beautification, but the mental beautification. Therefore, I go to that mental beautification clinic, beauty clinic. Where it is? That is there in the Vinayakar temple in Gita Ma's house. Satsang is the beauty clinic where you can beautify your mind. All other beauties are not real beauties, that won't help you. So try to beautify your mind. With such a beautiful mind only, you can see the beauty of your own real self. OC. Therefore, feel proud that here, by just spending 1 hour, we are beautifying ourselves. Other physical beauty clinic means you have to pay thousands there. Therefore, understand. Tvam Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. Now he is telling, you are the sole proprietor, sole support of the entire universe. Okay? This supporting means, see, to understand that. Now, if I keep this clip on my hand, the hand is the supporter, the clip is supported. Then this hand is supported by this body trunk, and this body is supported by the chair is supported by the earth is supported by the water is supported by the fire is supported by the air, and air is supported by the space, and space is supported by the mind is supported by the maya entire thing is supported by the consciousness Brahman. Tvam Vishwasya Param Nidhanam. You have to understand in that way, supporting means. So one matter supports the other matter. No? And by saying this, by knowing this, you, Tvam Avyayaha, another Upanishadic word. Therefore you are undecaying thing, imperishable, and you are the only permanent thing. Now, if you say from the bhakti standpoint also, this entire thing belongs to the Ishvara. First of all, accept that. Everything. Then you will feel so relieved. Don't carry any load of anything or anybody, any being on your head. Son, daughter, husband, this, that, no. They are there. They are all the property of the Ishvara. The usual example of a passenger getting into the train with a big iron box. Those days, iron boxes only people will carry. Now also villagers will carry that with the lock iron box. Such a box, with that he got into the train, but after that he kept the box on his head. And all others are laughing at him. Man, what? You already got into the train. You sat also. Why you are putting the heavy box on your head? Put it down. Then he said, no. If I put it down, it will become heavy to the train. You are sitting in the train is carrying you. Exactly like this, we are all supported by the Ishvara. Instead of that, I am supporting my family, I am doing this, I am doing that. If I am not there, what will happen? If I don't do, what will happen? All blabbering. Drop all that. Everything. Therefore, don't carry any luggage. The body is not yours. This is a creation of the Ishvara in his samashti. It has got some karma. No, I am not claiming. I am not claiming the karma. I am not claiming the punya papa. I am not claiming this body. No relations, nothing. All belong to the Ishvara. Simply by saying giving naivedya, it won't happen. Every day, Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Tan Man Dhan Sab Kuch Tera. He says today, and tomorrow again, the same thing he will sing again. Hey, yesterday you told Sab Kuch Tera, you told everything is mine, and again you are telling today. Simply, no meaning in it. Mechanical, like parrot chanting. Really give it up. Then you see how your life is light with light of knowledge. With the light of the wisdom only your life will become lighter and lighter and lighter. Otherwise, burden, heavy, 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 heavy. Therefore, these are the special words. Shashvata Dharma Gopta. With this we will conclude. That shloka gets over. And you are the protector of the eternal protector of the eternal Dharma. That Shashvata can be taken into for Lord also. Dharma is eternal. People will come and go. Nations will come and go. But Pancha Mahabhutas, they are doing their dharma. Sun and moon and stars, they are all doing their dharma. Wind, God, everything is doing their dharma. So that is eternal dharma is there. And who is protecting all that? Gopta means protector. Designer, creator, designer and protector. All. That's why God, generator, operator, destroyer. Shashvata Dharma Gopta. This Dharma word is very fantastic and very, very broad word. Very, very. Because the entire, this Ishvara's creation, the laws of this universe are all called Dharma. Dharayate Dharanat iti dharmaha. It's upholding. Keeping the earth to move in a particular momentum. Suddenly it won't do like that. In some parts, some places, some kind of kampanam comes. That is also for some good. But everything is seasons, comes, goes. Dharmam. Dharayate dharanati dharma. And if you follow that dharma, dharmo rakshite rakshitaha. Very often I used to say, it is not actually that meaning. If you protect the dharma, dharma will protect you. That is wrong. Who are you to protect the dharma? Do you have the capacity to protect the dharma? Do you have the capacity to make the sun to come in time and go in time? Do you have capacity to change the seasons, temperature? But what is the meaning, sir? No, that means Whoever follows the dharma, dharma will protect them. That is the meaning. Dharmo rakshati rakshitha. Who are you to protect the dharma? Dharmasya shashvata dharma gopta Ishvara. You just follow it. That's it. Dharmo jagataha vishwa pratishtha. It has got so many definitions, one or two only I am telling. This entire Vishwa Jagat is moving, staying, running based on the Dharma. That's why this Dharma word is not there in English actually. They cannot give. Simply righteousness. In other religions, what is their Dharma? Whatever he does, that Dharma. He kills the people, Dharma. He converts the people, Dharma. Sanatana Dharma, this is. In this way, finally, as our Taittiriya Upanishad says, how this, all the subordinates of this Ishvara, Bhishasmadvada pavade, Bhishodeti Suryaha, Bhishasmadagnischendrascha, Mrutyurdhavati Panchamayete. With great fear. If we don't do properly, woosting orders will come. Therefore, the air, wind, God functioning. Therefore, the Agni, fire functioning. In this way, the Mrityu Yamadharmaraja also running very fast. No, I can't sit. My boss will punish me. I may get woosting orders. Therefore, Taittiriya says, because of fear. That means what? There is a governor, controller, Ishvara. Therefore, not only that, ashrama, varna, dharmas also. That we are discussing in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, no? Ashrama, varna, dharmas. By God only, He designed and He propagated and He is protecting. So you are the designer, you are the creator, you are the executor, you are the protector. Shashvata Dharma Gopta. In Prashnottari, one question. Kaha Pathyataraha. What is the most important thing the man should follow? Patyamanna what? See, Patyam means not only what to eat, what not to eat, not only that, what to do, what not to do, what to speak, what not to speak, where to speak, when to speak, how to speak, what to see, what not to see. That is all Patyam. There, the answer comes in the Prashnottari, Dharma. So with this, we'll conclude here now. Ponder on the word Dharma. Ishvara is equal to Dharma. Dharma is equal to Ishvara. Ishvara is equal to this Sarvam Jagat. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tat Sat.